Balsamic vinegar differs from regular vinegar, primarily in its flavor and production method. Balsamic vinegar has a sweet, complex, and syrupy flavor, while most other vinegars have a more tart and acidic taste. Balsamic vinegar is typically made from cooked grape, must, and aged in wooden barrels, while other vinegars are often made from fermented alcohol. Here's a more detailed breakdown. Balsamic vinegar. Flavor: rich, complex, and sweet, with notes of fig, molasses, cherry, or chocolate. It's a balance of sweet and tangy, unlike the sharp acidity of other vinegars. Production: made from cooked grape must, unfermented grape juice, that is aged in wooden barrels for years, sometimes decades. Texture: thick and syrupy, due to the aging process and concentration of sugars. Color: deep dark brown, almost black. Usage: drizzled over salads, fruits, cheeses, or used in sauces and marinades. Regular vinegar, for example, white apple cider, red wine. Flavor: generally tart, acidic, and sharp, with varying degrees of intensity, depending on the type. Production: made from fermented alcohol, like wine or cider or grains. Texture: thinner and more liquid than balsamic vinegar. Color: can be clear, like white vinegar, or have a color derived from the source, like apple cider vinegar. Usage: used in salad dressings, marinades, pickling, cleaning, and other cooking applications. In essence, balsamic vinegar is a culinary specialty with a unique flavor and texture, while other vinegars are more versatile and widely used for various culinary and household purposes. Can I use normal vinegar instead of balsamic vinegar? If your recipe calls for balsamic vinegar, and you only have red or white wine vinegar on hand, add a little sweetener like honey or sugar to even out the taste. You can also mix 1 tablespoon of wine vinegar with 2 teaspoons of maple syrup to sweeten it naturally. Which vinegar is best for cooking? While you can use red or white wine vinegar in nearly any recipe that calls for a wine vinegar, white wine vinegar is slightly more versatile since it's colorless. That means it's ideal for pickled vegetables and pan sauces that you want to stay the same hue. Why is balsamic vinegar expensive? It's the fermentation and the length of time the vinegar is allowed to age that often causes it to be so expensive. Another contributor is the skilled transference of different amounts of the aging liquid from barrel to barrel over time. What to mix with balsamic vinegar? Balsamic vinegar adds a lot of flavor to vegetables and perfectly complements the crisp bite of a salad. Mix it together with extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, and herbs for a flavor and nutrition-packed salad topper. Does balsamic vinegar expire? Balsamic vinegar doesn't technically expire, but its quality can diminish over time. While it won't spoil due to its natural acidity, the flavor and aroma can degrade. Proper storage, such as in a cool, dark place away from heat, is essential to maintain its quality for as long as possible. Does balsamic vinegar have alcohol? No, balsamic vinegar does not contain significant amounts of alcohol. While it is made from fermented grape juice, the fermentation process is typically halted or very carefully managed to produce a vinegar, not wine or a beverage with appreciable alcohol. The sugars are converted to acetic acid, which is the main component of vinegar. Some traditional balsamic vinegars may contain trace amounts of alcohol, below 1.5% by volume, but these are typically not considered alcoholic. Is balsamic better than apple cider? When choosing between the two, consider the dish you are preparing. For a fresh, tangy kick, apple cider vinegar is ideal. If you're looking to add depth and sweetness, balsamic vinegar is the better option. Both vinegars can be used to make vinaigrettes, but they will impart very different flavors.